Welcome to Down to Earth, the podcast for cigar smokers, whiskey drinkers, and for the people just looking to kick back, light up, and have a good time. I'm your host, Jerry, and I'm joined by, as always, my co-host, Gio and Caleb. Fellas, how are we doing on this fine Monday night? Caleb, what is up?
Fella right here. Doing great. It's Monday, had the day off earlier, got some errands done, running around with the boy, my son, and now I'm here chilling. We're herfing. We might have someone on special for you, and we got a good cigar that we're smoking, so it's going to be a good night with the fella.
We got a good cigar. Also fantastic news in the lounge. This is gone. Somebody decided to put a bunch of these little stupid fucking cricket things in here 2 months ago, and I didn't realize that that's what it was. It was, they were all over the place, and I had no idea. I dead ass thought it was like a filter that needed to be changed or something, but revenge is in the process. I'm pretty confident I know who it was, and it just so happens that they're remodeling their basement right now, so it's going to be really difficult to get them out of the walls.
Oh, yeah. You're helping out in a basement. You could stick those little things in multiple places in a basement. Like, there's so many hiding spots, especially if you're putting up, maybe a wall or some sorts of things.
I'm a little more clever than this person, too. So what makes this nice is they do have, like, a distinctive color, so they're kind of like, you can see them. Well, he also, like, spray painted and, he did, like, the paint ceiling where it's all black.
Yep.
These probably will be all black as well, and they will blend right in. So it's a whole thing. I'm a little ashamed and a little, like, mad. That I'm ashamed in myself that I didn't know what it was, and then two, I'm a little mad that, after 2 months, maybe just, like, bring it up. He waited, like, literally, he's the only person that brought it up. He's like, oh, you still have those cricket things in here, huh? I'm like, what? And then immediately my mind knew. Now, and then when I would hear it, I actually was mad. At first, I was just like, I have no fucking clue what that is, so it didn't bother me at all, but now that I knew what they were, I was fucking pissed.
I gotta say, like you said, we thought it was something in the lounge making that noise. You guys probably heard it in the background for the last couple episodes, but I didn't even know that chip thing that makes the noise was a thing that you could do. And if it wasn't happening to you here in the lounge and us during shows, man, that is a great office prank. There's someone you don't like, an annoying boss, someone in the cubicle, maybe not near you because you don't want to hear that all day, but man, that would be a great
that
prank.
Is the most... What I didn't know about them is that they have, like, multiple different sounds.
Yeah, I had no idea either. Oh, that one's not... Oh, those are annoying. Oh, that's the worst one, I think. All right, I feel like I'm taking one of those ear tests at the doctor's office.
Can you hear these noises?
Yeah, they are... Like, it sounds... Like I said, it sounds like I'm doing one of those what ear, touch your ear test. I'm telling you, though, you got someone in your office that you work with, like... That'll be a great thing to piss
It's terrible, dude. This might be the worst. This is in my opinion, this is a shitty prank. I'm very disappointed in my cousin. I'm very disappointed in him. We run a podcast out of this room, so like
here.
This is a business.
Mm-hmm.
This is very disappointing.
Super serious business too, by the way.
This is very serious work that we're doing. But yeah. On other news, I found out today that I have to have surgery on my elbow. For those that don't know, I had been injured at work last month, and I found out that my tricep tendon has been ripped off from my elbow. Had no idea, and I'm scheduled to have surgery this week. So I'm going to be in a splint. It looks like the recovery time is anywhere between 4 months to 8 months. I have no idea what my time frame is.
That does not sound like fun. You're going to get bored, man. I'm telling you.
That's what he told me. The doctor actually said, he's like, you're just going to be bored. You're going to be really bored. And I can tell the kind of person you are. I can just look at you and tell what kind of person you are. You're going to be very bored.
Yeah, you're active. You like to do things, and not just like athletic things or stuff like that. You like to have fun, do things around the house, self-improvement stuff, home improvement stuff. It's like pretty much going to be out of commission for a while.
I'm really, really worried. So It's going to be just cigars and whiskey. And yeah, I think I'm gonna learn how to read. I think I'm gonna really study English.
Oh, that'll be helpful for the show. I mean, I should probably do that.
If you ever get this kind of time, I highly recommend it. But before we get deeper into what we're doing on the show, I do want to take this moment to shout out the title sponsor of our show, Crown Heads. John Huber, nice enough to send us another little care package. Got the freshest threads on as usual. I don't want to say what brand it is, but I'm sure you can guess what brand it is by the new lids. They have a new Support Your Local Tobacconist hat out, which is absolutely dope. Make sure you guys are out there checking out Crown Heads. And yeah, support good people like John Huber, Miguel Shadell, and all the boys at Crown Heads. They have a cigar basically for anyone in their portfolio. So make sure you guys are out there supporting a great business. John, can't thank you enough for all the swag as usual. And thank you for the cigars as well, man. You're the man.
Yeah, another sampler pack. I'll take that. Thank you, John. And shout out to, Danny and Jake. You guys are pushing those cigars too, man. Doing your job, killing it at everything you do, traveling all around for John and the boys. So shout out to all you guys with Crown Heads. You guys are killing it.
Do you want to get into what we're smoking tonight?
Yeah, I can do that, but I don't remember Gio's ad read.
Oh, it's okay. As usual, our cigar introduction is brought to you by smallbatchcigars.com. Make sure you're checking out smallbatchcigars.com for all of your cigar needs, and make sure you're using code HERF, H-E-R-F, for 10% off of your orders. Fantastic company, fantastic guys. Make sure you guys are getting in there and using that discount code. And yeah, man, I mean, they literally, what cigar don't they have? I mean, they have everything.
Yeah, and take advantage of the fastest shipping in the cigar business. I mean, I don't know if I can make that claim, but it's fast shipping. We talk about it all the time. You guys know. You probably experienced it too.
I've experienced the opposite.
Slow shipping.
Slow shipping is not good, especially in cigars. We don't want slow shipping in the cigar industry. Right. You want to get into what we're smoking tonight?
Yeah, without further ado, we are smoking Room 101's Johnny Tobacconist. This is the 10th anniversary, so it's a Nicaraguan Puro. It is a 6x52 Toro Vitola. Blend was created by Matt Booth and Abel Fernandez. Described as a full-body expression. We'll get into that, obviously. You guys are going to hear about that at our rating portion of this episode. So it's to celebrate the 10th year of Johnny Tobacconist brand. 10 years space of Room 101. It's incontestably delicious, says Matt Booth. And he looks forward to the next 10 years of galactic disruption. So the line first started 2015. It returned with different blends, notably in 2021 and 2023. It was being produced in limited qualities at Tabacalera AJ Fernandez Cigars de Nicaragua S.A., production numbers have not been disclosed, and each cigar will come with an MSRP of $11.99 per cigar or $239.80 for a box of 20 cigars. Obviously, Room 101, distributed by Ford's Cigar Co. Look at this box. This is an amazing box. Great artwork on it. Full of cigars. You can see a couple are missing. Jerry had to smoke some, of course, and you got a Nicaraguan Puro here, Jerry. I'm looking forward to it. Smells great. The first thing when we lit this cigar, man, I can't get over the smell and how good it smells in here.
I would agree to that. I did have the opportunity to smoke a few of these before the show. Obviously, I did pick a box up. Fantastic cigar. Really looking forward to getting into it. Matt should be joining us soon. Looking forward to that. We're not pairing this with anything tonight, right?
Nope.
I just kind of found a straggler bottle over there.
Yeah, some Hardin's Creek. It's been a while since we did this little 2 years aged in barrels Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey from.
Probably almost 4 years aged since that bottle's been here for almost a year and a half.
Yeah, right. This has been a while. It's been a while since we did it, but it was here sitting right on the table in front of me, so why not grab it? And maybe we'll play a little game. Who will join us first, the Gio or Mr. Booth?
Gio off again. I wish I could take days off like Gio does. I wish.
I took off today, but I had stuff to do, running around this and that. But
for sure,
still always make time. I come after work. I get things done at the other job because I said I took off one. I don't want to confuse you guys out there.
This is a job.
Well, yeah.
We do have a job here. believe it or not. It's to bring the finest guests, the finest cigars, smoke them, and tell you basically if you should buy them or not. It's a pretty cool side job.
It is a cool side job. And mostly we always tell you to buy them because we don't really get a lot of too bad cigars and give out low ratings because we smoke some good stuff here.
Well, I don't want to dive too deep into that, but we do kind of like go over what we actually want to review and what we don't. And that's kind of why I feel like we don't have bad reviews for, most things.
True, yeah. We're not going to pick something up that we are unsure of.
Well, that being said, Matt should be joining us soon. So let's get into that.
Both you guys look skinnier. Did you get different cameras or something?
Skinnier?
Yeah, both of you look like your faces look more long.
I did shave today.
Yeah,
that might have something to do with
jawline.
it.
Yo, we're jaw-lined out right now, man.
I think that's what the
Jawline
kids
down,
call it,
bro.
like looks maxing, where you do this like jaw thing. And
What do they call it? Mewing?
Mewing.
Yeah, you got to
Mewing.
mew like the Gen
Mewing?
Zers. Yeah,
Mewing,
mewing. I don't
yeah.
even know what that is.
What is mewing?
I
It's
don't
like
know.
this thing where you like go like this and then I don't know.
So you chew your face, like
I guess
you
so.
chew on your face like that.
You got to get that jawser size going.
I see. You know what's funny is there's some guys because we do like jewelry and shit for some music guys, industry guys, whatever. And I noticed some of these fuckers like they're like jaw flexing when they take there's a thing that they do with the configuration of their face when they do photos that I think that's what you're talking about. I think that's it's like a face Kegel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what mewing is. I don't know what it exactly is. I don't know how to actually do it.
I think they sell this thing too that you could put in your mouth and you like chew on it all day and it's supposed to like.
Yeah, that's what the jawser
Yeah.
sizing is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a thing you put it in the front of your teeth and you like all day.
Man, I'm just gonna say I don't like it.
Nah.
I don't like any of it.
I don't like it either.
I think it's trifling ass bullshit. I think that it is silly. And I am not going to surrender to the idea that I will mew, chew, or otherwise. I will do exactly what the fuck I am going to do as I see fit. And furthermore, you know what? I'm going to order me one of those fucking things.
Jawser sizing?
Order me one of those fucking, because I'll do a whole thing with it.
The Mew Max 9000.
The Mew
Maybe
Max.
not. Yeah, the Mew Max 5000. It's not. It won't even be what you expect, though. There will be some butt play involved with the device.
I was gonna guess that, to be honest.
Guess.
Yeah, I was gonna guess butt play.
The idea of the device in butt is very critical, and I think that you and your viewership should understand things. And I'm going to tell you a story. So,
Please do.
once upon a time, I was in the Marine Corps infantry for 4 years, right? And you're in a certain kind of, as you guys know, and you're in a certain kind of environment. You see, it's a culture, right?
Yeah, all
And
men.
clearly, yeah.
Yeah, we're cops. It's like the same shit.
It's pretty much the same shit, I would imagine.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, for many parts of it, right? And the idea that some people in positions of leadership felt inspired,
Inspired.
and liberated and justified in being complete and utter cocksuckers.
Oh, yeah.
And, because of the political structure, you can't just immediately handle, because no matter what happens, you're wrong, right? So you must lay in wait like a sniper. You must wait for the opportune moment. You got nothing fucking better to do, by the way. So, I remember once upon a time, and the beauty of this system is that everybody knows, it's like, don't be a dick, right? Kindness is contagious. You can get the job done and not be a fucking cocksucker, and so we had a corpsman, a beautiful man, an angelic man, a seaman that I, to this day, think of. I love him. Duck. I think he's still in, so we're going to keep his, The names will be changed to protect the innocent or the upright standing and justice deliverers of our world. And Doc so and so came to me and he said, Sergeant Wynn, if you're out there, came in and had to get his whole deal done, and I checked his oral temperature with the rectal thermometer.
Oh, damn.
And I said, "You're a good man, and you've done good. Go back into the world with your head held high. You are a good person, and you have dispensed justice." So, cocksuckers in power should understand that the scales of justice will be leveled. And in many cases, because of the dynamics of the politics of the situation, they'll never know. I mean, how many rectal thermometers have been in the mouths of individuals that deserve it? And that's kind of like
I tell you, probably
thing,
not
right?
enough.
No, not enough. It's never enough.
It's not enough.
It's never enough. No.
I can tell you, from a police standpoint, and you're spot on. You not only fight the public, you fight crime.
Yeah.
You do the job, but the worst part of the job is the administration and the politics that come with
politics.
it. That is.
Yes.
You go do your job, and then you're an asshole, and you did this because this is how it looks. It's all about optics. This is how it looks. It's never like a nice, we all played sports at some point in our life, and it's not like a nice slap on the ass, like, good job out there. It's like, well, this is what you did wrong, and this is the charges that we have to put against you. And I'm sorry if anybody out there that listens to the show works for a police department that their IADs up their fucking ass all the time, but we deal with it all the time. It fucking sucks.
Well, look, man, I mean, there's usually two classes of individuals in any environment like that, and there are the ones that are the doers and the ones that do the work. And then there are the ones that do the politics, and they don't have to concern themselves with the dirtying of their hands so much. And what they focus on is their long range, career. Every time you suffer, it's in place of them, basically, right? Like you get in trouble so they don't have to have the accountability for the, So
I feel like sometimes I'm in there.
When health checks come, huh? What's up?
I feel like I'm in there so much, and it's always the same spiel. Man, my hands are tied here. There ain't much I can do. It's just coming from the top. And you're just like, dude, just save the bullshit. I really don't care anymore. Like, I don't give a fuck.
That's
You're
how
gonna
the
slap.
That's how
It's
the
gonna be
shit
the same.
flows downriver.
It's gonna be the same slap on the wrist, and it's like Inglourious Bastards. It's like, I've been chewed out before. It ain't that bad. Like, it's the same fucking shit. It really is.
Well,
it's never anything that's going to get you fired. It's never anything that's going to get you suspended. It's just like, it's just a waste of your time. And you're just like, why am I here
it's
again?
Process, right? Like they have to check that box somewhere to say that they did that. That's more, it's
job
more about
security
that.
for them.
Yeah. It's more about saying, well, he received a talking to here. See, the beauty of it for them is like at any moment, if they really needed to, you could be made to be the one at fault and ushered out, right? And I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm just saying.
Oh, I agree with you
everybody's
totally.
Kind of out there.
You don't think they could subpoena our files? Well, look, he's had issues with this in the past. Like, it's all subpoena. Like, you could subpoena this. It's we know. It's just it's the same. It's, again, you talk about doers and people who don't, right? The guy who sits in a parking lot all day and does nothing is never in trouble. Never.
Yes.
Never. The guys who are out there doing shit.
The system worked out.
Yeah, well, he knows.
He's wanking it.
He's got. That's the guy with 20 years on, and he doesn't want to do anything anymore.
He also has a system.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of the system.
No, I'm not a fan. I'm not either. But like, even in his case, like, even when you see that, like, if you're a rational person, you have to look at that and be like, man, can I actually blame because I actually understand why somebody would do that.
You got to work the system.
The longer
I'm not arguing right or wrong or.
Oh no, of course. I get it.
Yeah,
but it's just I just feel like as an officer, sometimes the ones that work do get punished.
Yeah, dude. I feel
politicians hate us,
and I feel like it could potentially make good dudes go dark side, and that's like what we all hope doesn't happen, right? Because there's that dynamic too, and it's like, man, the guys that are really showing up and trying to do the right thing are the ones that end up eating shit, and it's like this self-fulfilling prophecy, and it's like, so they're like the dudes that keep it level and in the face of that are like superheroes, man.
Do you think it's very similar to the military? Is it like that in the military?
It is 100%.
Guys
without question.
Because we all know that guy. You're like, that guy's a crazy son of a bitch. I love that guy. But administration and the top, they hate that guy.
They hate that guy. And, but usually, there are guys that are nuts, but they are the ones that you can always count on. And when it's a legitimate situation of any tone, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not, this person is going to be super squared away when they come around for the one annual barracks inspection that you actually have, and his boots are sparkling. It's not like that kind of thing, right? It's like all the other things. It's like the real work.
Yeah.
Like when it's time for the real work, they're the ones you can count on. But they're also the ones that typically suffer, a little bit of like from the oversight situation. You talked about subpoena, and I know it's hard for you to believe, but from time to time, my behavior fell under scrutiny in the military.
No way.
I understand that would be hard for you to reconcile, but I'm just going to let you know it did happen from time to time there, little misunderstandings.
Oh, I'm sure you're doing all sorts of crazy shit.
And so from time to time, I would find myself cleaning things as a result of that.
Oh.
And many a night, I subpoenaed my own urine onto the sponge that cleaned the desk of many a powerful person. And I just thought also that you should know that. I feel like this is a very healthy process for me, because I don't know
you
that I've ever told that story.
No, that's good. I like that. I mean,
just telling on myself.
I was told by somebody I respect in our department a long time ago, you can tell a lot about what kind of person you're talking to by which pants they wear. If they wear BDUs, they're probably a worker. If they wear Class A's, they're probably an asshole.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
I don't know
if it's somebody that just wears a shitload of the dress pants, but like constantly fucks them up. Like that would be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of them. Like usually, they're pressed and they're nice, and then you got the bosses that come in with the BDUs and they've got holes in them, and you're like, yeah, that's a guy I want to work for. I don't want to work for the guy who has the A's.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting theory, but I think it's foolproof.
No. I think that resonates, man. Just sit there scrubbing. It's like, please catch some kind of infection from this. Something.
At least catch a whiff of it, man.
I wish you ill. I wish physical illness. Physical illness.
They do say urine was used back in the day as a whitening and cleaning agent. So maybe you just like made this guy's desk, and underneath his desk,
I hooked him up.
Yeah, exactly. But with a hint of Matt Booth urine.
I mean, there are so many other. I mean, it could have been just a dousing of my pheromones, and even better yet, it could have compelled him to take another direction with his, sexual side. He couldn't understand why, but he was enveloped in my majestic pheromones consistently. And then before you know it, he's out, in town sucking cock for quarters, and he doesn't even know why.
I could see that. I could see that happening.
I mean, I could see. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not a scientist by trade.
Perhaps
Sure.
experimentation will need to be done.
I mean, we could do that. Okay, now we're talking cigar industry candidates for the experiment.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Damn.
Let's go. Yeah. See how the tables have turned. You thought we were going to talk about, what did you think what were we supposed to talk about?
We're talking about Johnny
Some sort of
Tobacconaut
plant
10th anniversary is what I wanted to talk
Oh,
about.
yeah.
I wanted to talk about, 10 years in the industry. The
It's
new
quite
cigar
nice.
came out. AJ Fernandez, God bless that man's heart in the factory. They're finally here.
Mm.
That's what I wanted to talk
Yes.
about. Now we're talking about pissing on our
Do you
boss's
see I
desks.
jumped all over that?
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, just like, he's like, I'm going to take the power back in this conversation. Matt Booth, you're not going to have the best of me here. Your PP stories and whatnot. Yeah.
And here we are.
Okay, fine. We'll talk about the plant rods and then we'll get back to the PP.
Yeah,
Perfect.
dude. Pee-pee poo-poo, man.
That's what the people want.
PP poo-poo. So the reality is that Johnny Tobacconaut is 10 years plus a brand at this point. Room 101 as a brand, pre-tobacco is over 20 years old at this point. We're going into year 17 as a cigar brand. And then Jonathan P. Tobacconaut has over a decade of service to Room 101.
Thank you for
Decade
your
of
service.
Thank you, Johnny, for your intergalactic service.
And I felt compelled to realize a celebratory combustible rod to highlight the idea of 10 years in service, and JT10 was born. But I wanted it to be feverishly stronger than its seductive and sophisticated counterpart in the core line offering, the day-to-day offering. I wanted to balance in between both of those. I wanted something a little bit more ferocious, but still with razor sharp white spice and retro activation in the nostril.
I will say, once we lit this thing, Matt, the room is smelling great. It's awesome.
It's a
I mean, ain't
Nicaraguan Puro, right?
That is correct.
I do.
That is absolutely
Caleb
correct.
does have the box over there. I was, a supporter, as one would say.
It's a good-looking box.
It is a cool
is,
box.
yeah.
It's a nice
It is a
box.
cool box, and the logo changed. I like that he has all the colors.
Very detailed now.
Well, he evolved, right? It's a 10-year version of him. So I figured a little bit more dialing in on the illustration art, making it a little bit more detailed, details a little bit more taut.
He looks like he's been mewing.
He could be mewing.
He's mewing.
He could be mewing.
He's got some killer space boots on.
Yeah,
Killer
of
space
course.
boots.
Of course.
All part of the shoe game.
Mhm.
I haven't seen Johnny P. Tobacconaut in a little while. I missed the statue at PCA. We had some fun with him. He was receptive of the fun.
I mean, as any good sport would be.
Of course. He's part of your brand, your company. So he's going to be a good sport. Just like when we had Carl on. And what did we do? The 15th, Jerry?
We did the 15th anniversary, that was a great cigar.
We did it with Carl, and you got a great worker in Carl. He was a blast to be on. Lots of laughs. He's a good fit for you guys in Forged over there. So
He's a sleeper.
He's a sleeper.
They
I
don't
like
know.
that. He's
a sleeper. They don't know. Carl's a sleeper.
He is a sleeper. He's a good guy.
I mean, two
He's a sleeper,
fantastic
man. He's a
cigars
sleeper.
back to back that we did from you guys right there. Because I'll tell you what, this one right now that we're doing, construction, man, you guys don't miss on this one.
Did you guys ever come out with did you ever announce the blend, or was it just a Nicaraguan Puro and that was really all that came out?
It was never announced.
Okay.
It's tobaccos from AJ's farm. It's actually a mix of stuff from Condega, Jalapa, and Esteli. So it's a nice little mixture, as they call it. And in France, maybe?
Speaking of France, Matt,
Paraguay.
I think last time I texted
Tell
you
me.
earlier in June or something like that. You said you were doing some travels in Europe. So how was your time in Europe?
It was great, man. I actually participated in some launch events for the cigar business over there. So multiple countries were officially, although our cigars have been selling globally. They've always been through kind of gray channels, which I always kind of liked that. I appreciated that. But it was time to get our big boy pants on and be a little bit more official. And so we opened 5 countries direct via direct distribution, and we're growing that now and through next year and beyond. It is not bad.
Johnny P. Tobacco Nut.
Should we let Gio on the show right now? Should we let him in the room? He's trying to get in. He's in the hospital right now.
He's what?
He's in the hospital right now. He just crashed a police car.
No.
So yeah.
No.
Let's let him in.
There he is.
Like he's in traction, bro.
We're gonna talk to him.
What the fuck is going on with you?
Live streaming.
Live streaming.
Yeah. But just wanted to pop
Were
in.
you?
I got T-boned at work.
So you weren't like mewing and lost control of the car?
No, I was just smoking a flaming plant rod. But
And got T-boned while combusting plant rod.
yeah,
Oh,
double
damn.
penetration.
Double penetration, bro.
At least you didn't get Bebo.
Were you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's just I literally just got to a room. I was sitting in a quiet room for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Gio, well,
lucky
it
it
was
was
nice
only
that you're
3.
here for a second. We
What's
we are missing you. Your area over here is set up, and we are missing your company for the 3rd show in a row.
Listen, I was trying to make it here. This was actually in the plans.
Tell him just to
But
give you all the
I
pain
wanted to
pills and
pop
hop
in to
on.
say hi to the one, the only Matt Booth, and
I'm
get to smoke
honored,
my
bro.
JT10.
We
Yeah.
are smoking
Well,
it.
when you get out of there,
Yeah.
that smoke-free environment,
Mhm.
you'll have one.
Oh yes.
Unbelievable.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make the after her.
Are you coming?
Okay.
I'm gonna come when I'm done.
All right, dude. You come. CUM, baby. You
gonna
stay
come.
coming, bro.
All right, boys.
We'll see you in a bit.
Just wanted to pop in.
We
All
love
right,
you.
Feel
All
better.
right, man. Good to see you, man. Feel better.
Bye.
Do we count this? Gio did make it for the show.
I'll count that.
We'll count it, I guess.
He remote came.
I think we should count it.
All right,
You know what
I
I'm
like that.
interested in is like how erect was he? Like the impact of the vehicle striking his car. Like, and he said 3 hours specifically, and don't think I didn't key in on that because typically you go to the ER and you're waiting like fucking 8 hours these days. But I'm like, if it lasts longer than 4 hours,
Oh, yeah,
you're
they
supposed
say
to call. And
he's
I feel
already
like
there.
There's a correlation.
He's already there.
I
That's
feel like
good.
there's a correlation. He's like, I was here for 3 hours holding down this rager, which he didn't say, but we can, we're thinking. And now he's in the room. They're going to have to drain it.
Gonna have to drink.
Gio's getting his hog drained.
Gio's used to needles, bro. The guy's on the guy's on the gasoline, dude.
Understood.
He's on the gas. That is going to be nothing. That's going to be nothing.
He's like, this is, what am I supposed to do with this? I'm wearing my dress pants today. I can't.
No,
work with this.
don't insult my partner like that, Matt. That's where I draw the line. He wears BDUs. He does not wear Class A's.
Okay.
That's where I fucking draw the line.
Understood.
One day he'll
they
be
have a
Class
little bit
A's.
more room for him.
Yes.
The
The
Yeah,
BDUs
but
are never
still,
comfy, though.
I mean, it's an unmanageable mess for your BDUs.
Hate to clean up that mess in
Sweet
there, though.
Jesus, man. Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. I feel but you can get the down low at the after herf, of course.
I agree. I can't wait. I've already my work group chat has already gone absolutely insane. They already have posters of Giovanni crashing the car. They're all over the station house. So, you know how it goes, man. You do something wrong, the guys bust your balls about it. It's not like, are you okay? It's okay. He's alive. We can fuck with him.
Do the whole
the benefit
poster riff.
The benefit for him. It's a whole thing.
Fast and Furious, the whole deal.
Yeah, the Fast and Furious meme.
That's what we should do. We should do a whole Room 101 telethon.
Okay.
For him.
for Geos.
I love it. They have the car crashed with a shirtless picture of Gio driving the car, and he's holding a syringe and Tren.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful picture.
Wow. Yeah.
We should turn it into a cigar band.
That would be, we could do a lot of
performance enhancing cigars.
We could make
we talked about this.
The boner cigars.
Yes.
Boner cigars. 2 years later, we're still working on it.
Comes back. It comes back.
Well, the thing is, you got to infuse the boner pill into the tobacco leaves. That's a whole thing.
You know what, man? I've been talking so much shit about that, and I haven't done anything because, it requires a different level of investment and innovation. And you know what? I'm just going to do it.
Probably some sort of scientist as well, wouldn't you think? Like some kind of like
a botanist,
chemical engineer of some sort.
Weber Ventura with a lab coat on. That's basically
the
mirror thing from the 50s. That's what we're gonna. No shirt. That's what we're gonna get. It's gonna be Weber.
You want to plug your new hoodies? I saw your live the other day. They look pretty dope.
They sold out already, bro.
I believe it, dude. They were very nice.
It was a small batch. It had the intergalactic Cristo
and the all-seeing eye.
And it was a cool bit of art. Yeah, and the all-seeing eye, man, and the technologies that keep him, intergalactic and beyond. And Puff, by the way, as a throwback to my childhood, had some Puff print on it, which I am a fan of. But people got to sign up for our fucking site, man. That's how they get the info.
We started doing shirts as well, so we started making some swagger for like our closest listeners. Nothing crazy. We haven't made like this public website or anything fun. Just like the guys that like die hard listen every week, and our Patreon members, which is fantastic. We love those guys. But I noticed that we can actually do the Puff lettering now, and I was actually looking into it. I'm like, it's really not that much more money, and the Puff lettering is pretty cool. Especially if you do it the right way, it's got to be. It's got to be good.
It is trending. It's funny. All these things come back around. You know what I mean? But Puff is coming back around, and so guys are doing it again, and it's cool. I like it. It makes me think of like TNC Surf Designs, 1983.
I was in my dad's balls, I think, at that point for another 7 years.
You were even a twinkle in his eyes.
You were pre-nutsack.
I was pre-nutsack, dude. I don't even know where
you were pre-nutsack.
Where are you before the balls? That's where I was.
You're with Jonathan P. Tobacco.
Oh, in the universe. In
the abyss.
Yes.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jonathan P. and you were floating around, matriculating energies,
Stardust.
Very simple concept.
I like it. I like that.
Yeah.
Though. I like to think
It's true. That's how it works, bro.
Everything's connected to Johnny P.
I don't know what else to think.
It's all connected to Johnny P. into intergalactic space universe.
Yeah. Dude.
But I genuinely feel in the, oh yes, tell me.
No, I was just thinking. I'm like, dude,
what happened?
It's kind of crazy to think about.
Oh, yeah.
I was just out there in the universe.
I mean,
that's all I meant. That was just, I had like a moment of realization. Like, dude, that's where I probably was.
It's heavy, right?
It is heavy.
It's deep, bro.
Yeah, you were in the universe. And a benevolent, overseeing being that if he was to be 2020, I don't know, was to be physically materialized and image that you could recognize as a human being, it would probably resemble David Hasselhoff.
Ooh,
that's what I think.
Stud.
I think it's Johnny Tobacconaut, the Hoff, and then we'll fill in the other one. And you, at that time, that's
me. You think I would be
the
up
mobile
there?
Piece of that? Yeah, you.
I like that.
Yeah, 100%, because that's your universe, and then you would rotate out, and it would be somebody else. Pre-sack.
Pre-sack. I like that. Pre-sack. That's a new term.
Yeah.
Urban
Pre-sack.
Dictionary that, and like, let's turn it into a thing. Pre-sack.
Pre-sack. The pre-sackling of your youth.
Yeah. Why not?
Earlier, Matt, we were talking about coming and Gio being in the hospital. I'll have you know, I was tased a couple weeks ago, and I felt this sensation that I was either going to crap my pants or come in them. It was kind of crazy.
Amazing. That's good. Good for you, bro. Who did you tase him?
I did not tase him.
You guys just tase him in the garage?
No. So I don't want to dive too deep into where it happened. I don't want to dive into who did it, but
understood.
It was fantastic.
I'll have to send you a picture or the video. Yeah.
Well, we could send you the video, Matt. And then, of course, they did him a favor. They only got him in the ass cheek. Double ass cheek, no big spread on it, just straight ass.
Did they do the one with the dart thing? Did you get that one?
He got legitimately tased.
Whoa!
And he handled it.
I said I would do it. We talked about it for a while, and
we've been talking about it for like 2 years as a joke, and then he did it, and I was like, you know what? I gotta say, my man Caleb, he's got some balls, dude, because not only he got shot the first time and it didn't work because of the fantastic quality of our shirts and our designs, it did not penetrate the design on the back of the shirt.
Print. Yes.
It wasn't puff print, that one. But if it would have been, it would have probably been even better.
Mm-hmm.
But then he had to sit there and take it again because it did not achieve NMI, neuromuscular incapacitation. And he went down and he did. NMI. He looked like he was going to jizz on himself.
Yeah. That would have been good. So you just needed to keep it. Okay, Caleb.
Yes.
Truth time.
Yep.
Did they just need to keep it going for a couple more seconds and you would have reached climax?
Oh, it would have been dangerously close. Yes. I would have been way too embarrassed at that point, though. So I'm glad they cut it off after 5.
So you liked it?
Not saying I liked it. I'm just saying you hit it for another 5 seconds. I might have had to go for an outfit change.
The best part was they put him on all fours to pull the prongs out, too. So he was there in all fours and doggy. And then they pulled out the prongs. I was like, this is amazing, dude. And then, of course, as the good sport Caleb is, pulls his pants down, shows us his ass cheek. It's just 2 giant welts.
Yeah. Wow, man. Good for you guys.
Yeah, why not?
There's nothing. I was like, oh, they had the little, this guy, and it's like, no, you got.
No, he got the full thing. None of that bullshit fucking stun gun.
Yeah,
he got tased. I was amazed. Yeah. It was awesome.
He got tased. That's amazing.
All right,
good for you. Bro.
It's sending your way. So,
he sent it to
if you get a ding, it's just you send the videos, the pictures.
This will be, this will hit my phone and evaporate. It will not go any further. You have my...
And that's what I like to hear, Matt. That's why we share nice things with you. Because it won't get out there.
Yeah,
you understand, right?
And by the way,
understand.
I do understand. Of course I do. And by the way, I didn't even get anything. I have never seen such a thing in my life and never will.
Yeah.
It just evaporates. It just travels through my optic and it pleases me. It delivers the pleasure and then it drifts away. Just again, like pre-sac in the universe.
Pre-sac goes right back to the pre-sac stage.
There is an ass pick, so do with it as you wish. It might be better than the feet pick.
I might have to keep that. I might have to keep that part.
Hey, not everyone gets those.
I'll crop anything concerning it. No, I get it.
The ass
I
pick.
appreciate it.
I did throw in the ass pick. Yes.
The way I was thinking about delivering it to the world someday is I will blur the faces of everybody there, and then it just looks like he gets tased, and we can't see who did what, nothing, and good luck.
Shadow Warriors did that.
You see,
the Shadow Army.
I like that.
Faceless ghosts.
I like that.
Tasatron.
Mm-hmm. Caleb was really between. I felt like I was gonna come. And I felt like I was going to shit my pants, and I don't know which it was.
That's amazing.
Messy situation.
That's what I'm saying. You should have just fucking let it ride, bro. You should have found out.
Another ride for 5, just reactivate it for him?
Yeah. Well, and the reality is it could have been both.
It could have been both.
That would be but think about this. What a uniquely relieving sensation.
Yeah, I would have felt relieved. Probably would have felt better than the
shitting and coming are both relieving experiences. I agree. To do both at the same time,
what a fucking mess.
Yes, big time mess.
That's a lot for one pair of pants,
but worth the cleanup. It's a lot for one pair of pants. Look, man, I've had to throw pants away. I've been at parties where, look, man, it's just gone sideways, and I've had to throw the fucking pants away.
I actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm still wearing the pants that I got tased in, and there is a hole in my ass, like in the ass.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, I'm still wearing them.
That's fucking crazy. That's funny. I like that you just keep them in the rotation.
They're washed. They're good. Not soiled.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yet.
Not yet.
So we've covered so much. You guys got to send me an address. I got to send you some fucking cigars, man.
Dude,
So
I
you can
got you.
smoke them.
I love them.
Yeah.
You guys always look after me, and I'm running around frolicking, doing all this nonsensical, booth shit that I do, and I think like, hey, I need to hook my guys up.
Well, just so you
So
know,
you pass the info.
just so you
What do I
know, you came on last year when we did our Mega Herf giveaway. We got
It's
another
next month.
We got another one of
Yes.
those coming up next month. If you're available, we'll set a date again, and
You
we'll
let me know.
We'll try to hook you up because everyone appreciated
You
it
let
last
me
time.
know. No, man, and I'm always happy to take care of you guys, but you got to get guys on the show that are more appreciative. They took from me. I got not one foot pick in return. I got not one postcard. There was no reach around. There was no
Damn.
reach around.
All right, we're gonna have to talk to our members.
People just think, oh yeah, Booth sent me some stuff. Fuck that guy. I'm not sending him a picture of my feet.
You hear that?
Well,
If you
I
were
got
one of
something
our
to tell you,
Patreon
buddy.
members that won and you did not repay the favor with at least a foot pick to Matt, shame on you. Shame on you. And there were a lot of winners.
I don't want to go as far. And I just added people. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it, send you get cigars too, because I love to give. I love to give so much. And the funny thing is, even when I was paying for it myself, I would still give. Just throwing my money away callously into the wind because it made smiles happen, and I couldn't fucking help myself.
What a generous
I
lover
couldn't
you
help
are.
myself.
What a generous lover you are.
Exactly.
No one likes a stingy lover.
It's true.
It is. That's what
No
I've
one likes a selfish lover.
It is
A
true.
one-sided transaction in that realm is a singular transaction, never to be repeated again.
Yeah, you can't be 68 and people out here.
That's why every now and then
Fuck
you gotta use the 100 milligram Cialis you don't need. That's an experience. That's
There we go.
intergalactic
Yeah.
for absolutely no reason.
And that's when you don't 68 someone.
That's
You don't even need it,
what
and you
Caleb
still do it.
takes. No, you have him take that before the next time you taste it. That's what you do. Down the hundo, let it set in, and then fucking go straight just for that cake meat.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
that is an experience. I will tell you.
I think I was a little
Yeah.
caked up. That's why the prongs had trouble getting out of my ass.
You were caked.
Oh,
He was cheeked up. Cheeked up on a Tuesday for no reason.
It was a Tuesday too, wasn't it?
I think the Cialis and some LSD. That's the mixture for you. Caleb.
For Caleb,
Excellent.
I can't do the
Yeah,
LSD.
no, I
But the
understand.
Cialis,
I know
though?
that. No one. Don't get. Hey, man.
That's
Nobody
an
said
experience.
you were going to do it, bro. You know what's funny is this is the equivalent. I was in my friend's tattoo shop the other day, and my friend was teasing this guy about like, oh, did you take a pill before you get tattooed? And he said, I ain't doing no cocaine. What? And I was like, whoa, man. Nobody's even talking about that.
Guilty conscious much. That guy.
Yeah, right?
Easy. Ooh, I mean, that was like, and it was like that. The response, it was very funny to me. Everybody else, nobody else knew how to deal with it. I knew exactly how to deal with it. I was like, that fucking guy is on okay,
That guy
Yeah.
or
has cocaine.
He's itching.
He
for
probably
some.
has
Yeah,
cocaine.
He's itching.
That's the. I
was
mean,
like,
that's like the
bro.
police equivalent to. These are not my pants. When in fact,
yeah, no, that's not.
they are his pants.
So my stepdad, for like 25 years, worked in an emergency room. Okay, he was an ER nurse. All right.
A Murph.
And he elected to work in the ER because of the action.
Mhm.
Yeah, a nurse. He was a nurse.
Yeah, man. nurse.
And many stories, phenomenal stories, all cycling around the human condition. They all materialize in this magical place that you may have visited yourself. Geo's there right now. It's called the emergency room, and they have many around every city around our great nation. But one of my favorite stories was a gentleman that was being held down spread eagle, I believe by some guys in your field, one on each limb. And finally, the doctor extracts the crack cocaine that he had keistered in his butthole, hiding there,
In his man
right?
pocket.
And he turns his head around. You know, he's held out like this. And he says, "Hey, man, that ain't mine."
Oh yeah,
And the
100%.
doctor,
Y'all planted that.
yeah,
Yeah.
the doctor says, "Are you keeping it warm for somebody?" And this story, but this is every night in
Oh,
the
yeah.
ER around our great nation. You know,
Yeah.
so many fine stories,
Probably not
and
the strangest
tragic,
thing they pulled out.
displays of humanity.
I want to tell you a story I think you'll really appreciate.
I'm ready for it.
You're really going to appreciate this one.
Excellent.
Me and my buddy, he'll be unnamed. We
Of course.
arrest a guy for in a domestic,
Johnny
whatever.
Nobody.
Has a bazillion, like he has cocaine, he has crack, whatever. He has all this fucking shit, not in his ass. So it's just in his pockets.
Okay.
Wad of money.
Okay. Yeah,
Take him to jail. We get down to central booking. We're sitting there. We're going through his property, sorting everything out, doing all the paperwork. He's sitting on the bench, and he starts talking to himself. This motherfucker pulled a flip phone out of his ass and made a phone call. He made a phone call in central booking. Pulled the phone out of his asshole.
Out of his ass.
Yep.
Like an old school.
Like an old, it
flipper.
was not a big phone.
Yeah.
But he
the
was
tiny-
on the phone.
yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to be here. They got me. I'm fucked. Like, they got my money. They got the shit. Beep.
Mhm.
I'm like, this dude just pulled a cell phone out of his asshole
He's walking around
with a cell phone in his ass.
day-to-day life with a cell phone in his asshole in the off chance that he would have to make that call that he did. That's an amazing story.
Yeah. It was like a cell phone butt plug so he could call the plug
Yeah.
if shit goes sideways.
You think it was on
plug.
vibrate?
Call the plug.
Dude, I've never seen anything like it. And
That's
his
amazing.
face, his facial expression when I did not, I obviously threw a glove on and I'm like, dude, give me that.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did this come from? And you knew right away where it came from.
And he's like,
he didn't really say much.
You just
It was the smallest little like burner that you could ever have.
yeah.
And he made a call.
You know, I'm going to tell you,
you just smelled it and you knew.
shoving stuff in your ass is very difficult. And I'm going to tell you a story. Now, I had a good friend of mine that was in the Marines, and tragically, some Marines end up going, you know, it's a large group of people that are, you know, all walks of life. And my friend was going to go away for a little bit. Okay. And I go to visit him, and, you know, and he tells me, Booth, I gotta, you know, I'm going to go back in. I got to take this, you know, tobacco, and I'm trying to take one of these lighters in. And I'm like, okay, so what's the deal? And he said, well, I can't get this up my ass. And it's one of these very tiny Bics, you know, it's like the mini Bic.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I know
"Give me that
exactly what you're
shit. I'll
talking
show you
about."
this. I'm going to shove this up my ass right now. And I go to try, and I'm like, oh my, that's much harder than I thought it would be.
Oh,
And I was like, that is not going in there. I was like, you're on your own.
P.
No,
Diddy
you're
would have
on
got
your
it in.
But even something so tiny, well, he would, yeah, for sure.
You got to
P.
use
Diddy
the,
would
you
have
gotta use the
definitely
baby
got it.
oil.
About it.
Baby oil.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even a question. Not even a question. But it's like, man, if that's really where you got to hide stuff, that is a practiced and refined skill.
Oh, you can't just go in and just
Mm.
shove something in
No,
your ass.
still.
No.
You
No,
do
no.
it. You have to
No, it's
perfect
not
that.
like-
That's an
yeah.
art.
Yeah. No. And because, you know, you can't just cheek, because if you cheek it, you're out there like with an ice cream cone hanging.
And then
out
you're
your pocket.
clenched
It's
up
gonna
all
fall
day.
out
You can't be
everywhere. You gotta
clenched.
Yeah, you can't be clenched. You have to act natural.
Yeah. And if you're
Get
walking
in
around
there.
clenched up, we know.
Yeah.
Bro, what about the anal Olympics?
Anal Olympics.
We should have connected to your telethon for Geo. We should also have like the Keister Olympics.
Keister Olympics. Damn.
Yeah, and it'll be all contests. I mean, this contest is going on, and this just like, you know, my stepdad said, yes, it's fucking my work Tuesday. It's the Keister Olympics. What are you talking about? But for those that are not so readily exposed to these environments, what a phenomenal experience. You know,
Yeah.
we have prizes, do flyaways, like the winner could go to like a sandals resort in Jamaica or some shit. You know, we could figure something out.
They'll
Club
definitely
Med.
keister
We'll
some
get them a trapeze art package.
mini bottles on the plane. They'll be
Huh?
good at that. They'll be good at that.
That's, you know what, one of those those would be cool.
How do we judge it
those
though,
would be
Matt?
cool.
Is
You
it
guys need
is
to
it
let
is
this
it
simmer a
judged
little
based on the size of the object that goes up?
Well, that's an award category. Largest,
I mean, I think-
largest object, and
I
then
think,
the most.
Yeah, size, speed, multi, also rapid deployment, and like kind of like field expedient use of the. It's like, are you going to have to go into the room and like over the course of 20 minutes, just like slowly, work this out like an 80-year-old man, working one out in the morning, or are we going to go in and really just. And then you've got a cocktail. Like if they can mix you like a gin and tonic with the airplane bottle, but it's like it's like done. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Matt. I don't like to reward bad
Uh-huh.
behavior, Matt, but I might call up the guy who had the cell phone in his ass. I think he would win.
He's got to be a contestant.
He's
on
a
that.
contestant.
Yeah.
He has to at least be a contestant.
I think he should be a commentator.
A commentator. Hey, as an experienced professional in this industry, I would like to judge this.
At the very least, a coach.
Yeah.
A coach.
I mean, look, bro. I mean, like the guys that sit on the shows and like Johnson's looking great. He's taken, advice from coach such and such, and he's doing the moves, and he's been doing that rehab training. Look at how he flows through his movement. All these, I don't know, sports shit, whatever they say. But it's similar, thing.
He had a torn anal gland. He was out for the last 4 months, but he's back looking better than ever.
Been out with a gland. But he had that laser gland rejuvenation. He's back in the game like he never missed a beat.
And
he never missed a beat.
And such and such, he's been dealing with hemorrhoids, but he's working through them. He's really showing that you can work through pain. I like where your head's at here, Matt. This could be glorious.
Anal Olympics.
It'll be big in prison. This will be big in prison, though.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I almost want to say so here's the deal. Remember when they finally allowed NBA guys to go into the Olympics?
Yes.
Remember when that happened? It was like, so this will be like, do we allow the seasoned professionals of that environment to come? They're going to be like the NBA guys. Like, we got to keep them out in the beginning because this has got to be, it's just not going to be fair.
The sport has to grow, before we can make
the
it.
Sport has to grow. And then, those guys are going to have sponsorships.
Oh, yeah, dude.
All sorts of from Blade Potpourri to lube and all this stuff.
KY.
KY. Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson & Johnson. Oh, man, I like where your head's at here.
Johnson brings you down to Herf and Matt Booth's Anal Olympics 2027.
All right, 2027. I like where your head's at. Bright future.
Caleb's thinking about participating.
That's a lot of. Yeah.
I'll have to do some training.
Yeah.
Do some trading.
Get me in contact with that guy.
You got a year.
You got to get your plugs up,
your
dude.
head in the game.
Kegels, got to do Kegels. I honestly, rookie going into this, I have no idea how any of this is done.
Caleb can't take a finger, let alone a cell phone. He's got a lot of work to do, Matt.
Caleb, listen to me. The entrepreneur is simply the person that was wild-eyed enough to say, you know what, I can do that and live the dream. And you, my friend, this is the mentality that you must take and apply yourself. You're just like, I can't even take a pencil eraser. And you're like, don't worry about it. You can do this. You can do it.
You gotta have
Bro,
are you going to be on the panel, Matt, or are you going to be a coach? You seem like you. I think you'd be.
I feel like I could coach. I could get in the weeds on this one a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
And I also like the idea of announcing, so I'm going to have to rotate,
I like it.
All right, this will be fun.
Yeah.
Good time. Definitely have to be on our Patreon show.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get this for free.
No.
Paid,
pay-per-view.
This is like pay-per-view. Yeah, pay-per-view.
We're going to get sued by 1,000 people. We got to be able to cover costs here.
100%.
And medical operations.
Yeah,
too.
medical
Hospital
operations,
visits.
hospitalizations. I mean, but here you go. I mean, let's be honest. An old, I mean, you can get a lawyer to write something up for you. You can get a lawyer. Hey, man, you're signing your life away here, buddy.
Get a waiver.
We need
Sign a
waivers.
release.
Yeah, like.
But the thing is, dude, they can always come back and challenge it. It's like, paper is, it's a good start, but at the end,
How about a paper and a
you've got-
video? I am willingly participating in Down to Herf and Matt Booth's Anal Olympics.
Yeah, correct. I sign all, I sign away all my, recourse. I am doing this of my own free will. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Some fucked up shit, man. I like
Making the cocktail. What do you mean fucked?
some fuck shit. I
Come
like
on,
it.
man.
No, I like fucked up.
You think?
I got a dark sense of humor, man.
Okay.
I'm very reserved on this show, obviously, because of what I do. I'd love to give you, I'd like to get you into an environment when it's just us, the three of us hanging out, drinking
Shirtless.
beers, fucking smoking cigars. Then you could see who I really am.
Shirtless in the hot tub.
Okay.
Just throwing out.
I have a good enough, I smell. I whiff. I catch the waft from this side of the country. All of you. I should just fly over there and, we could do a couple, Irish car bombs or something like that. Or I don't know.
Like
something.
Real ones or
But yeah.
with Jameson and Guinness?
No.
A real guy.
No, just the cocktail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No blowing up cars.
And then the
Yeah.
Bailey's Irish Cream. Yeah, I'm familiar. I've done quite a few.
They're tasty.
They are good. And they're also very dangerous. I
They're
like them.
tasty, man. I know, man. It's something, but man, it gets to be too much. We need to drink tequila.
Mhm.
That's a sensible gentleman's drink.
I'll be honest with you. The tequila is the one.
That's a tough one.
No, I'm saying that's the one, man. You get me all fucked up on tequila, I start doing dumb shit. Dumb shit.
That's why I got tased. I did the right amount of tequila
Yeah,
shots.
he was drinking tequila all day, and then suddenly he was like, fuck it, go ahead, rip it.
I was in the mood. The mood was right.
He wanted to come, dude. The guy wanted to come.
I just don't understand why you let him stop. Like, if I was that close, I'd be like, don't stop quite yet.
It's all about retaining.
Daddy's getting somewhere.
It's all about semen retaining.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
It's like this new age thing. where-
Edging.
Edging, yeah.
He's at an edge.
Fucking taser edging. Bro.
That's
like
a new
riding
level.
the edge of a lightning bolt.
That's
I like to ride the lightning.
That is a new level. That's interesting. Tase edging.
See, now
Fuck.
like it gives criminals another.
That is something.
It gives criminals another element. Like, do I want to run from the police if there's a chance that I could taser edge? Like, maybe you do.
But why does it have to be? I mean, you're not a criminal. You were tased properly.
True.
It's for all. Tase for all.
we did it the right way too. People held him so he didn't fall and hurt himself. Caught him in the way down.
Oh.
It was like a legitimate thing.
Oh, so you stood. Oh, yeah, you stood. Yeah. Okay.
I did suggest that I take my shirt off and run around like a wild person, but I'm glad I opted to be.
They
held
like
down.
that idea as well. They're like, "Do you want to run away?" Like it would be. I'm like, just no. Let's just do it like like we would do it
A little
to each other.
theatrical,
Yeah, but like, and then that would be he'd fucking smash his head on a fucking golf sign or something,
and then
he would die. It would be a whole thing.
Yeah, and then we would all feel very badly. And what the fuck am I supposed to do?
No more feet pics.
I mean, I don't even want to think about that. That just brought my vibe down. Just considering it for a minute.
Matt,
Oof.
how are the humidors
Tell me.
doing? The new big humidors. They killing it?
Well, look, man. So, I mean, they were gone into the wild almost instantaneously.
Yeah.
We
Now,
did hear that.
I have a friend who has one.
Quietly. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Somebody's got one?
So someone I know has one. Shout out to my boy Andrew.
Nice.
He bought one.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for supporting. Unlike these two fucks. Thank you very much, Andrew.
Whoa.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that? Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Help me,
Whoa.
I'm poor.
Yeah.
Ooh. No. I'm sorry. Just every once in a while, excuse me. Now, so, but what I did, don't worry, I'm sending you guys cigars. Don't worry. It's all good. So I held back a few. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm going out into the wild now that they have been put out into the world. And for example, this weekend, I'm going to have an event where there's one. still available.
In San Antonio, Texas, correct?
That's correct. Oh, you're watching my internet activities.
No, man, my phone's off. I just saw it earlier. I do pay attention,
No,
man.
earlier. I know. I appreciate that.
Of course, man. It's like my side job. I have to pay attention to the cigar industry so I can have these weird conversations where we talk about anal Olympics.
Look, man, nobody else could ever provide you this kind of action.
No
in this
doubt.
business.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point of this, is that this is all our authentic extension of ourselves, applied to the combustible plant rods.
That's why we do
and
it.
our
Bingo.
craft.
That's why we do it.
Bingo.
Mhm.
Tell me about the event.
Mhm.
You said that you have them in
It's
the
gonna be
wild.
cool.
You have a
I'm
few
gonna have
held
one in
back.
the wild. I have a few held back. Actually, not very many at all. It's just enough to do a couple events this year. I'm doing Club Humidor, very dear friends of mine in San Antonio, and we have a very strong base there. I'm also doing the 250th birthday of the Marine Corps event with a friend of mine that owns a Seri outside of Atlanta, Brian Tesmer. He was in my unit in the Marine Corps. And so we're doing the Marine Corps birthday event with him. He's going to have a humidor. And then we're going to do the year-end event at Stogie's in Houston, the humidor.
Are these going to be for sale or are they just going to be on display?
Oh, they're for sale.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
they're going to be for sale, or the owner has the right to create some kind of like gamification contest thing like that. I don't think Texas can do that.
Okay.
I don't think you can win anything in Texas, so I think that one will just be for sale. But the other guys will I think do a little like if you buy some stuff, you could win it kind of thing.
You don't have to win anything in Texas. You won. You were born in Texas. You already won. It's a sweet state.
That's
It's
a very
fun.
good point.
It is.
That's
really
a good
fun.
point.
That's
You
a
you were
very good
born in
point.
fucking Texas. That's a sick state. I don't know. You already won.
That's
you shouldn't
nice.
be. You shouldn't be able to win twice. You already won.
That's thinking on your feet.
You see what I'm saying?
That's thinking on your feet. Yeah, man.
Texas is a fun state. Had a lot of fun in Austin.
Keep Austin weird.
Oh,
Austin's badass.
shot some AK-47s. Went to the springs there that they have. Had a good time. Had a blast.
Do you see why I'm saying that you've already won?
Oh,
Because in
yeah.
New York, you could not legally hold an AK-47, even if you went to like a range to do it. You're not supposed to do it here.
I remember I got questioned.
Of
Really?
course
they
you
don't
did.
even have like range kept,
I'll be honest,
like
man.
how it's restricted.
I-
like some places are.
Everything's like state safe act, whatever the fuck it is. It's fucking bullshit. It's I think it's 7 to 10 rounds or some
Yeah,
bullshit.
7 to 10, yeah.
7 to 10 in a fucking magazine. The magazine has to be affixed to the gun. It's basically like a fucking bolt rifle. You got to slide the rounds in individual to reload it. Like you can't pull a mag out of it. It's all bullshit. New York sucks.
Oh, like from the top, like
It's like some
Like from the top
It's
you
bullshit.
feed?
I don't even know how you do it. I know all the shit I have is not safe state. So I mean, I have a fucking AR-15 with a 60 round fucking mag on it, and I think I have a 75 round drum as well.
ooh,
So I mean,
ooh.
again, that's not anything like brag about. Like Texas probably has fucking 200 round drums, and they're shooting fucking 50 cals or whatever the fuck they have down there. They got fucking crazy. I know down there you can buy a Mac 10 and a Mac 11 at a fucking store. Here that would cost me $4,000.
You'd have to get a special license to buy that.
Not
yeah.
me. I'd
Well,
put
not
it right.
you,
I
but
could
like
put it
a-
right on my badge, but
Like a normal person, yeah.
that's they live a different lifestyle down there, man. I'm very envious of
You
it.
you can get a weapon like that and register it as part of your like kit.
Not part of my kit. We're
something
just
like
we're
that?
law enforcement, so I'm allowed to literally carry everything. I can buy whatever I want. I just have to get it. Like if I buy
Okay.
it out of state, we have to send it through like an FFL. And and that's it. Like a federal firearms licensed dealer, and then they can sell it to us. So for us in law enforcement, it's not that bad. We have some pretty cool things. I know. I always tell people, they're like, you can carry anything you want, huh? I'm like, dude, sometimes I contemplate getting an RPG. I just think it would be cool to have it. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking throw it up on the show just to have it.
Just try me.
I don't need the rocket. I just want the RPG. I think it would be pretty cool.
You need the box. I don't know the name of that one actually, but it's like it's a box and there's 4 in it.
Oh, that's like a straight
It's
up
a rocket launcher.
Resident Evil rocket launcher.
Yeah, or from like Call of Duty
It's
when
like
you can get that.
it's like a more modern. I don't know who makes that, but it's a thing.
I
They
know what
have
you're
them
talking
somewhere.
about. It's a popular weapon
Yeah.
in a video game franchise that I used to play as a kid.
Okay.
That's how you always
Okay.
defeat the final monster. You always get the rocket launcher at the end. The 4-banger. I know what you're talking about. Classic. Any
So,
Resident Evil fans out there?
Anal
You know what I'm
Olympics,
talking about. Anal Olympics.
Resident Evil,
Resident Evil.
Geo.
Geo in the hospital.
What's the size Cialis?
100 milligram
100?
Cialis.
100 milligram?
Oh, that's
100 milligram Cialis. Tase edging.
fighting the administration.
Johnny Tibet. Fighting the man.
Fighting
Even the man
dude.
has to fight the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the man has to fight the man. And Johnny Tobacco Nut 10. A little bit we talked about.
I'd say it was a solid
That's
hour.
a great episode.
And Texas being they're not allowed to win anything because they've
Yes.
already won.
Yes,
Well,
correct.
I guess with that
The
being
Texans
said,
will favor that comment.
Matt, anything that any of your fans have to look forward to for the rest of the year and going into 2026?
Okay, here's the situation. We're going to be out in the field tantalizing people through the end of the year. Products, activities, activations. I'm going to be in Pennsylvania. I'm going to be in as we discussed, Texas. I'm going to be in Ohio at some point.
Where in PA are you going to
In
be? I don't mean to
Youngstown.
cut you off. Where in Pennsylvania specifically?
At a place called the Smokestack.
Where is that?
And is that called Coriopolis?
Oh,
Coriopolis.
What the fuck city is that close to?
I'll search
Corey-
the smokestack.
Let us know that date. We're
Coriopolis?
a state away. Maybe we'll come down to that event.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll come down to that.
Okay.
Oh, it is Coriopolis.
Bring the taser.
Yeah.
There's gonna
Bring it.
it is Coriopolis.
Yeah, it is Coriopolis.
How far is it, Caleb?
Let me see where I can find it. What's near it?
If it's Pittsburgh, it's 2.5 hours.
It's close to the Ohio-Pittsburgh border.
So an
it probably-
hour and a half.
Yeah, it probably is a quick drive for us.
Oh shit.
An hour and a half.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah, we could probably make this
we could
work.
probably make that happen, man.
Oh, it's near
That's
It's
gonna
near
be-
Pittsburgh.
2.5 hours. If it's near Pittsburgh,
near
2.5
Pittsburgh,
hours. I think we should go down. I need dates though.
So that's gonna be, I want to say the week of October 20th. I want to say it's gonna be, I'll find out. Don't let me forget to tell you.
We'll keep in touch for sure. Yeah, it's near Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's cool. That's an easy drive.
That's the week of the 20th, which is a Monday.
Monday's the 20th.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Dear.
It's close.
Mhm.
It's close. It's close by.
It's gonna be the 24th. I think it's the 24th, but I'll confirm.
Okay.
Confirm.
All right.
We got time.
We get some
There'll
time.
be somebody there you can taste. Exactly.
But all right, you're in Texas, Pennsylvania. What else you got going on?
Yeah.
Tell the people.
I'm gonna go back to Texas and do Houston at the end of the year with Stogies. We're working on some larger campaign stuff for other parts of our business. So you're going to be seeing more action and activity from us out in the field across our multiple categories. And just trying to make a fucking living, man. Trying to make it happen.
I love that.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I will say the 2 cigars this year that you've put out that I've smoked, the Johnny P. Tobacco Nut 10th anniversary, fantastic. The 15th anniversary, we smoked it with Carl, was great. We do appreciate the time, Matt, obviously, having you on. I mean,
Dude.
the smorgasbord of things that we've spoken of tonight. Yeah. I'll be in internal affairs before I know it.
You know, we're fast tracking you.
Mm.
This is taking you to the next level stat. You know, you could finger fuck around with this for the next 10 years. Let's just get it done.
It is
Get you because there are different medals and citations over here when you're ready. You know, we have the different, you know, the different scale over here.
I like it.
I love it.
I am going to be out of
Yeah.
work for the
Yeah,
next
man.
6 months, so I think they're going to have to. I actually have to have an elbow surgery. My tricep tendon detached from my elbow at work, chasing a criminal.
Oh shit!
But
Yeah.
I have to have a surgery this week, so this is kind of like my last hurrah. And then I'm going to be at a split, and I'm going to pass over the master chair to Caleb for a little while, and then I'm just going to sit there and smoke cigars and talk. So it's going to be really nice.
Okay.
It's going to be a nice
Okay.
break for me. It's exciting.
Okay.
So,
I can't wait.
Well, that's gonna be like you got to like rest that shit out. Man,
I know.
because,
I'm gonna be very
it's gonna take
bored.
time.
So it's gonna be just smoking cigars and drinking whiskey and getting through football season, and then obviously, you know, the start of spring, and then I'll probably be back at work by that time. It's a lot.
You're gonna have to even spank careful.
I know, dude. But I am a lefty when it comes to that, so I'm freed up. I got nothing but
There
time.
we go. That's the spirit.
That is the spirit.
That's the spirit, man.
Got to keep your spirits high
All right,
during those
gentlemen.
troubling times.
Matt,
Matt,
as always.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you having me on, and I look forward to seeing you in like a month.
Dude,
Or-
just send us the dates when you
Okay.
got them. Send them to Caleb,
will.
and then we'll. I mean, like I said,
Road trip.
this is no joke. I literally have nothing but time.
My man.
I might come in a splint.
Cool.
I might have a fucking brace on, but we'll be there.
Fucking A.
Good
That's
seeing
cool,
you,
man. I look forward to that.
All
That'll
right.
be badass.
Thank you, Matt,
All
so
right, gentlemen.
much.
Good seeing
Thank
you,
you
brother.
for the time. Always.
We love you.
Take care, man.
See you, brother.
Bye bye.
Matt Booth.
All right, guys. How about that? That was awesome.
In the flesh.
What a wild ride that was.
What a wild ride.
All right. But we got a segment to get to, right, Jerry?
We do.
All right, guys, it is time for Patrol Gone Wild, brought to you by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, the makers of fine cigars such as Micaria, Sin Compromiso. I got a story coming up for you guys about a new release from DTT. Red Meat lovers, go ahead, smoke that Fratanga. It's been out for a bit, so smoke it. Hope you did. Hope you liked it. Plenty more coming through the DTT pipeline. So go out, support them. They support us. Support them in return. And without further ado, let's roll into Patrol Gone Wild.
Patrol Gone Wild. We're doing it big.
All right, guys, I have 3 interesting video clips for you guys today. 3 pretty good stories and some justice served up well as well. So let's continue things off. We got our first clip of the day. We're going to a courthouse. This might be like one of those public town meetings, and we have someone overstepping their boundaries, and they are fucking around, and then they are later finding out. So let's go to that first clip, and we will assess.
Want to criminalize us with metal detectors? We'll see you at your house. We'll murder you. And I hope one day somebody brings the guillotine and kills all of you motherfuckers.
Yikes.
That was a threat. And so the officers are going to escort you out and take care of that.
A deputy public defender entered not guilty pleas on Patel's behalf to 8 counts of threatening a public official and 10 counts of making terroristic threats. She's due back in court later this month.
Talk about FAFO, man. Fuck around, find out. This is not good for her.
Nah, 8 counts of something and then 10 counts of like terroristic threats. Oh my God, this girl's going to be in trouble, man. That is not funny. That is not something you say. I'm not sure what kind of like, what would you call that? Like a public, I don't know.
Threatening a public official?
Yeah, but no, one of those meetings where like you speak in front of the town and like a town meeting or something like that. Just a board meeting. Just saying something like that. That is not something you do, man. And I don't know how anyone can think they could do something like that and get away with it. Just like, I'm just voicing my opinion, man. But like doing something like that, oh my God. She 5-0'd. She found out. Crying in a
She's,
jumpsuit.
She's going to be in a lot of trouble. And what's crazy is that they literally held her, and because based on what they said about her, like not being due back in court until the next month, and she still had the jumpsuit on, she probably got held with no bail.
Good. Yeah, no bail. She doesn't deserve bail for threatening. You can't make that type of threat. We will murder you.
Okay. There's probably other ways to express how you feel, but threatening to murder people and it just, yeah, she's going to find out. It's not a good look.
Have fun in prison.
Yeah. I don't know if she'll.
Yeah, well.
I don't know. This might just be, okay, I'm all for the freedom of speech, but it turns out that what she actually said was, like, it was terroristic and it was threatening, and she did say shit, and, you know, maybe she doesn't actually do time for this, especially based on her previous record, if she has one or not. They're going to take all that in consideration, but maybe she just sat for a month or two while she's going through the process of this. She ends up getting off, and then she's just like, keep saying stupid shit, and then you're going to end up right back here. There are consequences to your words.
Yeah, well, hopefully lesson learned. And, you know, of course, it's all we can hope for. So up next, going to the next clip that I got for you guys. Crazy story out of, I have no idea, maybe some sort of movie theater place in California, I'm assuming. It's called Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. I have no idea what it is, but the story is disturbing about what a man did to a child. He also 5-0'd as well, so.
Arrested yesterday at Demon Slayer Infinity Castle for splashing a child with his own fluids, and then was beat up by parents and arrested.
Thunder breathing. 7-4.
He has been identified. This is exactly what happened. He stood up and relieved himself. Now, a lot of people have been debating what that means in my comments. He relieved himself. I don't know how to make that more clear.
He peed.
But he turned and hit a child. Remember, this is a packed theater in Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. Lots of kids there. So for him to even think, I'm going to stand up and relieve myself onto a child is absolutely insane. I don't know where our world is going at this point. But of course, every person in there was outraged, and they got him. And they got him good over and over and over again, and then dragged him out to the police, where he was arrested. I'm glad he was arrested, but there were people defending him in the comments section because children shouldn't be at Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. A man relieved himself onto a child. I don't care where it is. It was at Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, but like, that's a justifying point? No. What do you guys think about?
Again, super fucked up.
Yeah.
It sounds like the people who were in attendance to this took care of what needed to be taken care of.
Yes. And exactly.
Again, I'm not going to advocate for severe violence, but if it was my kid, I don't know if he would have left.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone could pee on a kid and not face those types of consequences. That's crazy. Movie theater or not, anywhere.
Again, I don't want to advocate for violence, but you people in that crowd, good for you.
Yeah, heroes of the day.
Heroes of the day.
Good parent. I mean, maybe not the best parents for bringing your kid to a place called Demon Slayer, whatever. I don't know.
Don't twist this onto the parent.
No, I'm just saying.
Don't twist this and put any blame on.
No.
This is
they did a good job
unacceptable behavior by an adult man.
Oh, terrible.
And it doesn't matter what the circumstances were. What he did, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think, again, the crowd did what they had to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, any good parent should do that in return. Or any good citizen just watching. You can't let that happen to a kid. So, good for you guys in the crowd. That was awesome. I got one more video for you for Patrol Gone Wild. Now, this is... I don't want to glorify the person doing this crime, but talk about getting away with a crime and maybe perhaps doing this multiple times or more. This person... This is a smooth criminal that we're going to hear a story about. It's out of Florida, and it's a robbery, and the way the guy did this, genius.
Investigators are searching for a man they say robbed the popular Disney Springs restaurant by swimming up in scuba gear in a wetsuit and then swimming away after he stole between $10,000 to $20,000 from the drop that night.
Damn, that's awesome.
It's Florida James Bond, and he did it unarmed. The robber hit the Paddlefish restaurant shortly after midnight on Monday, according to a report released by the sheriff's office. The man found a place to store his wetsuit and scuba gear, so he swims up to the boat, stores his shit, and then he walks into the manager's office where they were doing the drop from the night.
He had some inside information and everything.
I mean, he knew exactly what time or go.
I'll hit him by sea.
He's dating a waitress.
Yeah.
Yeah, a waitress was dating a scuba instructor who was down on his luck. So he goes into the manager's office. There's 2 employees in there, the manager and somebody else. He just tells them, go in the fucking corner and close your eyes. And they do it. And the employees said he left within 2 minutes and they called 911 after freeing themselves, I guess because they were tied up. Neither of the employees were hurt, and the man did not have a weapon at all. So after he jumped off the paddlefish restaurant, he just put his scuba gear back on, hopped back into the pond, and swam away.
I love this guy.
All right, now definitely don't untie yourself. I got to put back on the wetsuit.
Those things are hard to get on.
Pretty impressive, though.
If he's in a scuba outfit, you can't even see who it is.
Okay, I'm good with the commentation from them. This is a pretty cool crime. This is giving me Metal Gear Solid vibes. You swim up in the scuba suit in the beginning of the game. That's how the game starts. You do what you do. You know, have to kill a few officers or guards, whatever you want to call them, and then you just kind of swim away unscathed. It's kind of like the perfect crime if you think about it.
Yeah, not much really. If you keep on like gloves or scuba gear, you're not really like leaving much evidence there. And you know, all scuba gear kind of. I assume there's not too many scuba gear manufacturers, so like it's all the same. Probably pretty untraceable. And if you do this close to a drop, it's probably dark out, so like no one probably would even see where this guy swam off to. So kind of almost like the perfect crime, man. And if you got the mask on and like you got the hooded part of the scuba gear and you got the goggles on still, like no one's going to know who you are. They can't even see you. So like crazy crime. I thought we should talk about it on the podcast because as of now, it looks like this guy got away with it.
And they have no suspects or anything?
No suspects. Again, like
I think he's gone.
Again, like they're hinting at maybe someone had a little bit inside.
Well, there's
information.
definitely inside
Exactly.
job. I mean, this guy, there's no way he didn't have any idea where anything was.
Yeah.
This wasn't a random crime. This is something that was planned.
Yeah, exactly. Someone had to tell you what the drop time was, where to go, or, you know, ex-employee, something like that. I don't know. But, you know, cool crime story. Just figured I'd talk about it. Who knows? Maybe we'll see more from this bandit out in Florida, just robbing more restaurants that are on the beachfront. So we'll keep in touch. But that's what I got for you guys this week for Patrol Gone Wild. Tune in next week for another Patrol Gone Wild brought to you by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. But now, guys, it's time for news with Caleb. All right, up first, we are going to Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. They are shipping the Mi Querida Gorilla Gordo. So it is the newest addition to their Mi Querida line. It's on its way to retailers right now, and this was not the Vitola that was originally planned. I remember talking to Steve. He was telling us about this one when we were at PCA. So it is the Gorilla Gordo. It is a 6x60 Gordo with a 109 style cap. Made up of a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper covering a Nicaraguan binder and filler blend. As with the other sizes of the Mi Querida line, it is produced at Nicaraguan American Cigars SA, NASCA. The 109 cap style is a hybrid between the traditional round cap of a Robusto or Toro and the pointed cap of a Bellicoso as well. Each cigar has an MSRP of $14.95 and is packaged in boxes of 20. They will ship. Oh, so they already shipped. They shipped 9/12, so they're out there already in the wild. They had plans to add the Gordo Vitola to the Mi Querida line. It's not new, but the initial plan was to go for an even thicker cigar. They were trying to go for something more lines of a 6x54, 6x66, so something like that. But Steve said he was personally really content with either a 60 or a 64. But they already have a 7x64 and a 6x60, so they opted for that ring gauge, and that's why they changed it and they went with that. So Mi Querida debuted in 2016 with 4 different Vitolas, but it's been 9 years since the release, and it's grown to 10 sizes and different blend variants as well, because they have Mi Querida Green, Black, and the Tricky Traca as well. So
all fantastic cigars. Obviously, sponsor of our show. And Patrol Gone Wild. Can you say enough good things? I mean, some of them, dude, bangers. They're all bangers.
I definitely have never had a DTT cigar that was bad at all. Like, and I'm not just saying that. I've they've all been great.
It's weird that you mentioned that we talked about this at PCA, because he definitely told us about the cigar, and for some reason, the only ones I can remember us talking about were the new Umabog Bronzeback, the Year of the Duque. Obviously, we had a funny discussion about like the whole idea behind it, and then he told us about the BLL luxury cigar that he was doing. He told us about the Fiddlehead that was another store exclusive, and it was kind of it wasn't a store exclusive. It was a New Hampshire exclusive cigar, and I don't remember. I remember him bringing the cigar up, and I just totally forgot about it.
The only reason I remembered it when I was looking through the stories is like Gorilla. He said Gorilla, and he said it was going to be like a bigger, thicker cigar, and that's why I chose it for one of the stores today. Up next, we're going with Stoic Cigars, shipping Equanimity. So it's the second line from Stoic Cigars. It's a blend of Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper covering a Dominican Carrillo 98 binder and filler tobaccos grown in the DR, Ecuador, and another undisclosed South American country. So just like they did in their U.S. debut, this is made at Kellner Cigars, SAS in the DR. That's the reason why I chose this story. Kellner Cigars, we talked about this with when we're going over the New Dawn, Kellner Cigars, all that. So we were talking about that, the family, and that's why I went with the story. They're doing 4 Vitolas. They are doing a 5x50, 5.5x46, 6x52, and a 7x48 as well. Prices are going to range from $12.50 a stick to $14 a stick. So then they come in boxes of 20. So you're looking at $250 to $280 for a box. And Equanity's just been a labor of love, developed for over a year, says Vance Taylor, the founder of Stoic. And these boxes of Equanimity are going to be shipped to retailers. Well, they already did last week, so they're out there. If you guys are fans of Stoic Cigars and the Kellner family cigars and what they're doing there, be on the lookout for these guys. Should be out already. It's been a week.
Sweet. Looking forward to that. We should probably try and get our hands on them.
I definitely know Small Batch has this because the picture I used there, Small Batch definitely posted that on their Instagram page. So,
all right, cool.
All right, and kicking it off with our last story, we're going to the whiskey side of things. We're going with Sagamore. They are coming out with a 10-year rye. It's breaking new ground. So it's a 10-year rye from Sagamore. They're made right outside they're in Maryland. So it's their 10-year rye straight whiskey. It's the oldest straight rye that they've ever put out, and it'll be hitting stores this September. You can grab it right at their Baltimore distillery, or you're going to have to hunt it down at stores across America. So it's spent over a decade in barrels aging, obviously in fresh, newly charred American oak white barrels. Bottled at 55.4 ABV. It's smooth, but it'll give you that nice rye kick. And let me see the price point on this, because that is important here. It's probably nothing crazy. Sagamore is not too expensive of a whiskey out there, but you do get some little extra money with that 10-year aging. Let me just scroll down here. Let's see. Oh, priced around $80. So you can get this. It is a limited run though. So it says act smart and think fast if you're looking to get this one, because they didn't put too many out there. So limited run for a 10-year straight rye whiskey from Sagamore. So I've heard good things about Sagamore. I've only tried one, and that was like their regular everyday bottle of Sagamore that you could pick up at any liquor store. But I haven't got into any of the newer things that they've been putting out. So might have to get looking into some Sagamore. But that's what I got for you guys for Cigar and Whiskey News with Caleb. So tune in next week for some more Cigar and Whiskey News.
I know it's probably going to be a stretch, but were you able to get to a cigar review?
Oh, yeah, I'm all done.
All right. Well, before we get into our cigar review is brought to you by smallbatchcigars.com, the official marketplace of the Down Herf podcast. Make sure you guys are checking them out for all of your cigar needs, and make sure you're using code HERF, HERF, for 10% off your order. Fast shipping in the game. Giant smorgasbord of cigars. They get everything. Make sure you're checking them out. Caleb, what do you got for a review?
All right. So, we just did the Room 101. Johnny P. Tobacco Nut, 10. So, appearance, honestly, the band's looking really fresh. Johnny P right there. He's looking good. Lots of details. And the box looks amazing, too. It really pops. Like, the colors on it almost looks like it's 3D just standing right out at you. I'm looking at it. He pops.
Showing it off.
There we go.
It's a cool box this year. I love the design. I do really like the cigar.
So, appearance.
I always hate the warnings on here, though. It's like, this will cause horrible things to happen to you. And it's just like, all right, whatever. I know that. That's some like bullshit California thing. They make you fucking put
sucks.
that on the box. Whatever.
Even with that bullshit California warning,
I don't know if it's California, but I feel like it's always California that makes you do that shit.
I'm giving it 9.5, man. It stands out, the double band, the colors, everything. It pops. I'm giving it 9.5. Burn, I'm giving this thing a 9.5 as well. This thing burned even the whole way through. I smoked this down. I have like an inch left. I had to put it out. We had a good time smoking this cigar. Yeah, look, your cigar right there. Burn, straight
Nothing.
even. Yeah, it's even, man. Construction, dude, I'm hitting you with 3 9.5s right off the bat. Construction, get a 9.5. I had very, very, very few flakes on my shirt. I could pick up the ashes in this ashtray. This thing constructed amazingly. It's an awesomely constructed cigar. A lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of care was put into this. So 9.5. Draw, I went with a straight cut. I'm giving it a 9. No issues there. Good output of smoke. It is pretty smoky in here for just me and you smoking today, buddy.
I'm also on my second cigar, so third in the lounge. So,
and then enjoyment, man. You guys know it. I love Matt Booth when he comes on. Hell of an episode with him. Crazy amount of topics. I'm giving it a 10 right there. So I love when he's on. We always have a great time. You tally that up, you're getting a 47.5. Times that by 2. I'm giving it a 95, man. This was a great cigar. And my additional notes, I told Matt, smelled great upon lighting. It's still, you just lit your second one. It's smelling great too. Still smelling great. Loads and loads of chocolate flavor in here. I got a little hints of leather, and there is some pepper spice in there, and bold cigar, man. This is a pretty bold, more than the medium type of cigar. You're going on the heavy, strong side here with this one, and man, this is a cigar I needed today. I loved it. I was so excited that we were doing it and having Matt on. So,
don't you wish you had more?
Yeah. Thank you, Carl, for this one.
The JT Johnny P. Tobacconaut 10th anniversary cigar. The appearance, I gave it a 9. I love the box. I think it's really cool. There is a magnet that keeps the box closed that I did notice. Really, really like the design. I love the double band on the cigar. I think it really pops. I think the color of the cigar changing up, obviously, from almost the lighter cigar in the past, which is a regular production, is a really cool looking cigar. The burn, I gave it a 9.5. I had absolutely no issues with the burn. I'm on my second of the evening, and I'm really, really enjoying the burn. Which did I give a score on that?
I think you said 9.
9.5.
9.5.
So 9 on the appearance. Burn, I gave it a 9.5. Construction, I gave it a 9.5 as well. The construction of the cigar was fantastic. I can't really argue with Caleb. Sometimes I think Caleb gives crazy grades, but I think he's spot on this one. The draw, I gave it a 9. I had absolutely no smoke output issues. I straight cut mine as I usually do. The overall enjoyment of the cigar, I love the discussion. I thought it was really funny. It made absolutely no sense where we went and how we got there. But sometimes the authenticity of a conversation is what I really enjoy the most. We could talk about cigars. We can talk about things that are just going on in the world. But sometimes just talking about things like anal Olympics is just what I need on a random Monday night during Monday Night Football. And that's what I love about this. So that brought my total to a 46.5, 93 overall. What I got was pepper spice. I thought the strength of the cigar was very, very, very strong. I got chocolate. I got mocha. I got coffee. I thought the cigar was really good. Obviously, we don't really know the blend. It's all undisclosed, as Matt said, but it is a Nicaraguan Puro. He did mention some jalapa and Condega and some other stuff. It's a really good cigar, man. I would highly recommend if you can get your hands on it. We didn't talk about quantities or how many are really out there, but if you want to research that.
Oh, I think earlier in the intro I said it's undisclosed how much they put out.
Okay, so they are out there. It's a limited run, I'm guessing.
Well, maybe something with the fire held up some production and stuff like that. But yeah, that was like an article I read from Half Wheel, so I don't know if there's an update to it or anything.
Yeah, well, they're out there. Go find them, try it. If you like a bold cigar, you like a lot of flavor, and you like a well-constructed cigar, I would highly recommend doing that.
Highly recommend. Go ahead, buy a box. Overall score on the cigar from me and Jerry, 94.
Ooh, I hit the wrong thing there.
That's all right.
Sometimes I hit the wrong button, dude. I'm
90,
not a perfect person.
94, man.
There's many things I wish I didn't do.
I know, what a song.
Who was thank?
Yeah, that thing be stanky, bro. All right, 94, dude. JT10, 94.
Any closing notes?
Guys, you know where to find us. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. You know, the YouTube's the most
We're in
important
hospitals.
thing. Yeah, Gio's in a hospital.
I'll be in a hospital.
Jerry's
pretty
getting
soon.
surgery. Something's wrong with his weenus. You know, leave us a comment on YouTube. Give us a like. We love seeing you guys there. We love interacting with you. Slide us a DM on Instagram. Tag us in a post. We love to repost you guys. Love hearing from you guys.
Suggestions for the show, man.
Give us
Anything.
suggestions, man. What should we smoke? What should we drink? We're running out of whiskey options sometimes. It feels like we don't know what we could pick.
I think we might need to get away from whiskey, dude. Maybe we need to start drinking tequila. I don't know.
Cognac.
Cognac?
Cognac?
Cognac.
Yeah, same thing.
What the fuck?
Tomato.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys know where to find us. Love you guys. We got the After Herf. Looking for new members, man. Love to see you guys there. We got $6, $12 memberships. And don't forget our Mega Herf. This is our second Mega Herf of the year. The first one was
Mega
big.
giveaway.
Yeah.
They're all the Mega Herf.
They're all
but
Mega
the
Herfs. But this
giveaway.
is our second Mega giveaway. We do two. We do one in the first half of the year, one in the second half of the year. They're big. We
a
give
lot
out
of people
prizes.
come on, a lot of cool guests.
Go look at our past posts, man. We give away tons of stuff. And you're going to want to be there. Join in. It's a $12 membership for that. You get that once a month herf with us. It's a lot of fun. A lot of guests.
We love growing our Patreon community as well.
We are growers, guys. So grower gang, let's get that up there.
And if you listen to the show audio only, make sure you're checking that out on a Cigar Hustler Podcast Network. We appreciate those guys. Make sure you're going to support their show as well. Caleb really touched on everything. So for our Patreon members, we'll catch you guys on Friday. And for the rest of you guys, we'll see you on Wednesday. Peace out.
Adios.